Welcome to Dragonfly Trading. Happy Sunday to everyone in the YouTube world. Today's video is going to be on UNI as per request, Bitcoin and ETH. Remember, this is not financial advice. This is just the way that I see the market and I intend to trade it. Today we are going to start out on UNI. This was requested in the comments below, so I am going to do my best here to give the best TA for that person. So I tried doing the technical analysis on long scale and linear. And I came to the conclusion that linear was the best of the two. So for this video, I'm going to do the analysis on linear. So right now I see UNI completing a third wave. I believe that we possibly could be in a sub-degree third wave and we're in a fourth, and we have another hit to the high for the primary third. So this current correction that we are in now, which I will go down to a lower time frame. So basically we're on the daily time frame here. I see this as a wave 1, a wave 2. Because we are hit the middle of the 2.236 and the 2.618, I believe that the third will come to the 2.618 or slightly above. Then we will get a bigger fourth, and then the fifth, which could obviously be overextended, or the usual target is a 3.236, around $30. But this could definitely get overextended when it comes. So going down to a lower time frame, we'll go down to the 4-hour. If we are in a sub-degree third, which I see this as a fourth wave and a diagonal for the fifth of the third. If we are in a sub-degree fourth, I don't want to see it go past this point, 0.5 fib, which is around 1350 on linear scale. On long scale, that is at $9.83. So there is a big difference there. Okay? But on long scale, that would come into our wave 1. So I still believe linear is best. And that 0.5, if we were to go that low, would come into our prior wave 4. We definitely do not want to come into this wave 1, whether on log or linear. This wave 1 right here, we do not want to come into. If we come into this, wave 1, then this was the top of the fifth, and we're correcting a much bigger correction here. So as I said, I see this as a 1, a 2, a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. This wave 4 should correct to one of these fib levels, and then a fifth wave up to complete our third. Then at that point, we will get a bigger correction and a longer correction for a wave 4. If we start correcting down past these fib levels and come into this wave 1, then I am not correct about this, and we have completed this wave, and we are coming down for a deeper correction. Moving on to Bitcoin. Bitcoin has been a little difficult. I am not afraid to say that. I said that in the last video. I'm going to start out on the daily. And this triangle idea here that I have started was not my find. It was Schuyler's find in our Discord. So I thought I would throw it out here as a possible option. So basically we would have an A, a B, a C, a D, and an E, which could possibly be truncated or come to the bottom. So that is one possibility with this correction that we're having here. But going down to the lower time frame, let me go down to the 4-hour. In my last video, we talked about this expanded B pocket. So far, we have hit that expanded B pocket. In the Elliott wave, traditional Elliott wave, a flat correction has to come 90%, 80 to 90% of the A wave to be valid. So let me explain that. So a flat is a 3-3-5 correction. So right here, we have 3 waves. We have 3 waves. And then we have this move up, which is a perfect flat because this came to 80% of this A wave. Perfect flat. Okay, but then we came down in 3 waves. And then it looks here like we have the perfect 5 waves. So Elliott wave was created by a man way back in the day, before we had leveraged markets, before we were even able to short the market. And his study was done on the stock market. We didn't even have cryptocurrency. So then came along Neo Wave, which was by Glenn Neely. And there are different rules in Neo Wave. And taking that into consideration, in Neo Wave, the B wave does not have to come 80 to 90%. A weak B wave can hit the 1.618, like we have here. So with that in mind, we would have a 3-wave move, well, that's not very good. A 3-wave move, and then we would have a 5-wave move to complete the flat, which would turn this into a B, and a C for a flat. Now, traditional Elliott wave, they do not believe that that is valid. But I have studied both, and I consider both in my TA. So we talked about the expanded B last video, and I said that it was possible to hit this expanded B pocket and create an A, a B, and a C for a running flat here. And then that would be our connector up for this, which would then take us up into the higher expanded B, which is the 1-to-1, the 1.236, where is it? The 1.382, and the 1.618 is the invalidation. So that would bring us up into the next expanded B pocket, which is being pulled for this A wave. And that would create an A, a B, and then we would most likely come down for a running flat C to complete this fourth wave. So basically we would have an A, a B, and a C. That is one option. I know for the people that don't know Elliott wave, this seems very confusing, and I'm trying to make it as simple as I can. So that is one of my thoughts, is that we're creating a flat here, and we're going to go up for another leg up into the next expanded B pocket. Now, for that to happen, this wave here that looks exactly like a 5 wave needs to be a B wave. And a B wave cannot be 5 waves, or it needs to be a zigzag, something like that. But this does look like 5 waves, even measures like 5 waves. So I'm leaning more towards the neo wave theory, and that this is a flat here. And now we are starting another correction down. So basically, if that was true, I would be looking for an extension that pulls down like this, back up like this. And let me get this one off here so it doesn't confuse you. I would be looking for either an A, a B, and a truncated C. Let me make that a little thicker. For a flat. Or the B is going to go higher, and we're going to get a truncated C. Like I said, we'll get the connector in the middle, and then it'll go up again. So the options are very open at the moment for Bitcoin. There is no absolute clear direction that I can say this is where it's going, or this is the more probable way that it's going. Let's go down to the lower time frame and see if we can see what is going on with this current drop that we have. Let's go down to the 30-minute. As you can see right now, it's trying to hold support. And this right now looks to me like we are creating an A, a B, and we're trying to hold the 618 at this moment, but most likely we'll come down into these corrective fib levels here. That is our next move. But it doesn't mean that we're moonshotting after that. We could definitely come up for another 3 wave like this and then go down for another 5. Do we have a chance to moonshot after that? We do. We do have a chance to go up higher, like I said, for the higher B. Let's take a look at some indicators and see if we can get a sense of more direction. So right now, if we hold the 618, we have bullish divergence on the 1 hour. As you can see, this is a lower low, and from here to here is a higher high. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. If you don't know what this is the only indicator that I use now. You can get my free strategy in the link below. Like I said, it's free. I say this in every video that I make. I can't stress enough how much this indicator has changed my trading. Every time it came out of this band here, it was an entry to go long. Here, 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 and taking a look here, if we can get this red to come down and we can get this price to hold, we need this red signal line to come down and we need this to come back in the band. This is another signal. But you can get my free strategy that will explain this whole entire strategy. So right now, we just created a new hourly candle, 4-hour candle, I'm sorry. And let's get this off here so we can see. So we have bullish divergence. Between these two pivots. So that being said, the strategy that I was talking about of it making the flat, I think that we have a possibility of holding this 618 at 36,600, creating that running flat and trying to kick off again. I know that it wasn't very clear on Bitcoin, but Bitcoin is not very clear at the moment. Let's go on to ETH. Okay, ETH. So on the daily time frame, ETH it's kind of in the middle of no man's land here on the daily. Doesn't have any bullish or bearish divergence. It's just nothing and no man's land there. 8 hour has bullish divergence. From this point to this point, and from this point to that point is bullish divergence. And yes, so the current, we can go with the candle previous. So it definitely has bullish divergence on the 8 hour. On the 4 hour, same thing, bullish divergence. So let's talk about ETH. So ETH, I see this correction as a W, an X, and a Y, and the Y truncated at the 618. I have tried to make a triangle in here. which it's clear there might be one. I've tried a lot of counts in here, and this is the only one that I can really come up with, is this is a W, an X, and a Y. Now this is what we need to talk about. We clearly have a 5-wave move up here. So if we cannot, I would like to see us, I'm going to go down one more so you can see this more clearly. Maybe one more. There we go. Okay. I would like to see us hold this 0.5 or this 618 for wave 2. There's two things that can be happening here. Either we just created the 5th wave with 5 waves up, or this is wave 1 of the 5th wave. So if it is wave 1 of the 5th wave, I would like to see it hold this 0.5 or this 618 for the wave 2 and, 3, 4, 5 on up, okay? If we break the 618, it's less likely that this is a wave 1. Not that it can't be, but it's less likely. Complete invalidation is break of the bottom of the wave 1, which is right here where the Y wave is at 1270. So if we come down and break 1270, it completely invalidates this as a wave 1. That would suggest to me that this is a wave 5 and we're coming down for a much deeper correction. But as I said, on the 4-hour time frame, we have bullish divergence, and it looks like it's giving a good chance of a kickoff here. If you were to set up a trade here, remember, this is not financial advice. You could set it up 2 ways. Stop would go at the invalidation point of the wave 1. Target would be way, way up there. Your entry would be here at the 0.5 or wait for the pullback here. Or entry at the 618. Looks like we're getting a pretty good candle here. So let's go down to a lower time frame. So again, stop. Full invalidation is under that wave right there. Wave 1 start. The 618 is right here. I'm not saying we're going to make it down there, but that would be great if we did. Or you wait for this to correct. Now, I know the stop loss is pretty far away. So, manage your risk to reward. In our Discord, we have several videos on how to calculate that. I hope this video helped you. If you would like to join our Discord and get my free strategy, you just go to dragonflyprofessionaltrading.com. Here's where you get the free strategy, and on down is where I have some Forex things that can help you, and on down is where you can join the Discord and the masterclass if you are interested in learning Elliott Wave. And if you watch this video to the end and you would like a coin charted for you in my next video, like I charted for UNI for the one person, please put that in the comments below. And I hope this video helped you and you catch an awesome trade. Everyone have a good day.